What is going on, everybody? What is going on, my YouTube fam? All right, today we have a special one for you. Yes, we are showcasing this Tidewater Custom. We'll get into that here in a second. But this is the Marshall's Marine demo boat. Yes, we are a boat dealership. Yes, we are a service center. Yes, we can pretty much do anything dealing with boats. But this is where I'm gonna show you the specialty that Marshall's Marine has when it comes to rigging out their boats. This one is fully rigged out to the max. There's a lot of stuff that I'm going to show you, so you need to stay tuned and watch out. Everybody, my name's TJ McKenzie with Marshall's Marine, and as always, we're going to start in the back of the boat and we are going to work our way forward. I'm going to speak quick, so come on, we got to keep up here. We have the Yamaha 350 V6 4.3 liter big boy right here. We do have the DES digital electric steering system. This is mounted on a 12-inch hydraulic jack plate straight to the transom. We have dual power pole blades in white. Why white? Because it matches the boat. Look how clean that looks. We don't do stupid questions over here, people. We do have the Garmin down imaging and side imaging transducer. This one does have a through-hole transducer as well. We're still in the back of the boat, people. We do have the transom lights coming off the back to give it that extra mwah. We do have the trim tabs right here. Right above the trim tabs, we do have a swimming platform with the ladder for easy access. Look at that, people. That's beautiful. All right, and as we go around the side of the boat, this is sitting on a Magic tilt trailer. We do have the Tidewater Custom logos right here. Oh, I'm sorry, people. This is a 2025 Tidewater 2300 Carolina Bay Custom. Not just because Marshall Marine's rigged it out, but it really is a Tidewater Custom. All right, this is sitting on a Magic tilt trailer. This is a 23-foot, 8-inch boat. We do have the Marshall's Marine badging. This is the Marshall's Marine edition, the demo edition, baby. That's what I'm talking about. We do have some steps right here on the trailer. I don't really know how we're gonna get in the boat. I'm pretty agile, not that agile though. We do have the twin-stepped hull system. Helps you get on pad quicker, and it helps you get on that top end as well. We do have the chrome rub rail all the way around the side. We do have our location right here to put gas in the boat as well. Moving around the front, let me tell you why we have a Carolina Bay, because we have this unreal Carolina Flair. Look at that. And this is a 23-foot boat, so this is a lot to go, you know, in the bay towards that inshore fishing style. But if we do get in some rough water, dude, this thing is gonna take it like a champ. It's gonna hit those waves. The waves are gonna go straight up and out, so it's gonna be a nice, smooth ride. I feel like I'm surfing, like getting into the barrel right here. That's crazy. We do have the wonderful ramp and clamp, because why not, dude? You freaking back it into the water, put the boat on the trailer. As soon as it hits right here, it's going to release that, and it's going to automatically hook up here. No more, you know, hey, we got to wait for the guy to hook it and pull it out. Nope, as soon as it hits this, it's going to clamp. Y'all can pull it out the water. Super, super easy. And we do have a spare tire on this trailer as well. And you know, Marshall Marine, we do have the upgraded wheel package. These are pretty clean. They look really, really good. Other than that, you know, it's your standard Magic tilt trailer. Clean trailer. all stainless steel components because this is a saltwater boat. So super, super clean trailer. But hey, let's hop on inside of the boat where you're going to be spending the majority of your time. And we're going to go over how Marshall Marine just like pimped this thing out. I'm so excited. Let's go. All right, everybody. So moving on into the back of the boat. That was nice and easy, wasn't it? Moving on into the back of the boat, we're going to start our way on this back deck right here, and we're going to move our way forward. All right, so we do have a little compartment right here in front of the motor. It's not super, super important, Clay. I wouldn't spend here a lot of time. It's just a white plastic compartment. It's that way we can have access to our bilge area in case, you know, one of the live wells or something's not pumping good, it's got something clogged in it. We can have access to that. That's no problem right here. We do have a LED lit blue oval bait tank / live well in the back. It does have the clear lid with the Tidewater logo. Guys, I'm going to apologize, but I'm not going to apologize. Clay and I do make content, and we love doing what we do. I don't know every single little speck of the boat because I want to leave something for y'all to give us a call. Give us a call. I mean, I know Clay and I are awesome, but we have a lot of awesome people here too. You know, call and get in touch with any of the salesmen here. Yes, they're salesmen, but you know, they're not gonna sell you to death. They're just guys that believe in a product and know the product pretty well. So call them, ask any questions that we didn't answer in this video, and I promise you, you won't regret it. So there's our live well / bait tank in the back of the boat. Now moving forward, we do have 2 more compartments here on the back deck, powered with, you know, gas shocks, I guess. And it does have the rub rail around both of those, so that way if there is any water on the back deck, it cannot get in there. Huge compartments. Multi-purpose use. Beautiful. Let me close this one. All right. Now, y'all didn't see that open, okay? Now, we have a fully closed back deck, easy to walk around on. But if we have a lot of people and we don't need them and we need seating, super quick, we're gonna open this up right here if I can grab it with my fingers. My weak little fingers. There we go. Okay. Let me get right here. Boom. We'll have a whole entire sofa across the back deck right here. And what's better than that? Cup holders. So every single person that's sitting here has a cup holder. They've got a cup holder. 1, 2, got 2 cup holders and another cup holder right here. I mean, great. Magnificent. Gotta love it. Now we do have storage under both of the outsides and in the middle. Now this is the Yamaha, or this is the Marshall's Marine demo boat, so we do have supplies in here. Got our drop cords. This pulls out and you can have more storage under the bottom right there. Again, more storage under here and more storage under here. So seating options and storage. Can we talk about the Tidewater badging and how clean these seats look? I don't even know what you'd call this. It's not a diamond stitch pattern, but it's like, it's great. I love it. It's like a light beige, not really white, but like a really, really light beige, almost like a cream color, and then you have the black with the matching stitching in the middle. I mean, it just, Tidewaters are luxury boats though. I mean, what, did you expect anything else? I mean, come on, really, people. All right, touch on the cup holders. We do have rod holders on both sides as well, and a location for our Fender Pro fender cleats. We will show you that here in un momento. But as we make our way up towards the console, we do have some of the speakers that are in our speaker package, and even the drains have Tidewater on them, people. I mean, that is awesome. We have the drains right here on both sides and the gunnels that lead it to the drain, so that way all water will go somewhere and it won't be in your way. let's move right around right here. Under the helm seat, we do have this sliding cooler storage, so that way we can put a cooler in here, slide it back out of our way, and more storage under the seat as well. We do have rod holders behind the seat and up top right here. Now, we can take our headrests out, or if it's not a fishing day and just a cruising day, put the headrest right back in. Super, super easy. Both of those do come out. Now, we have entered into the throne room area place. We do have a place right here where we can put our seats, or put our feet while we're sitting in the seats. Make it super comfortable, but if we're just leaning instead of sitting, we can pick that up right there, and that is comfortable as well. Now if we put it down, we have places right here for our feet as well, and it is in the C deck, so that way, yes, this whole entire center console is black, but it won't be super hot when we are out on the water. We have the same exact seat pattern. We have the Tidewater badging and the stitching right here. Even when you close the seat, it still follows. I mean, everything matches up perfectly. Just Tidewater, people. Armrests as well. I love a Tidewater. It's amazing. All right, so moving up forward from our seats, we do have our steering wheel to power our Yamaha 350. We do have a wireless charging port right here to charge our phone. And then we do have this is for our jack plate right here. And then on our actual Yamaha throttle, we do have the trim for the motor. This is for the jack plate. All right, and then we do have the controls right here for our trim tabs that we showed you in the back. Moving forward, our steering wheel is for our DES, or digital electric steering system, that's on the Yamaha, and this is a fully electric throttle as well. So super smooth, very, very nice. And then you have a lot of options on this throttle. Look up, do your research on this throttle. It's really, really cool. All right, moving forward, we do have a place conveniently where we mounted our power pole controls right here, so we can access those with those up or down. Those are 8-foot blades back there. And then we do have our Yamaha CL5 gauge. Did I say that right? CL5? Our Yamaha CL5 gauge right here, and that gives us all of the controls on our Yamaha, like RPMs, temperatures, water temperature, and all that stuff. So how many gallons we're burning, we can like do trips and everything like that, and how long it took us. So that's a really, really cool thing right here. Now, we don't have a key part of our Yamaha system. Right here, we can have a push button start and stop for our Yamaha. Now, I say this in every video. Here at Marshall's Marine, this is something that we preach. This is the most important piece of equipment in your boat. This is your kill switch. It saves lives, people. Kill switch and life jackets. You are not going to go on your boat without it. So always keep that in mind. All right, we have our JL audio controls. This boat is the demo boat. It has the full speaker package. So this is our JL audio control right here. And both the Yamaha CL5 and the JL Audio have a backlit LED screen, so it's super easy to see in full light conditions and at the nighttime as well. Now we have our backlit LED buttons. So as soon as we press our horn, turn on our lights, nav lights, our underwater lights at the transom that I was showing you, when you push this in, it will light up. Whenever we turn the power on, it will light up blue. So that way, even though the position of the battery did not change, that ring right there will light up, and you will know which ones are being used and which one are not. And that goes for the washdown freshwater and for all of the live wells as well. So it's super easy to see that. We do have two dual flush mounted Garmin 12s right here. Super easy to see those. And we have the Garmin radio system not the radio, but the so that way when we're out, in offshore or anywhere, we can have access to CB radio. So we have access to that when we're out offshore as another safety feature as well. We do have our compass and a full kind of sea deck padding up there, phone, wallets, keys, some type of fishing, if we have any fishing tools or anything that we're using up there during the day. Pretty much anything just gets thrown up there. I mean, we know what us fishermen do. Moving up, we do have the electronic vent, so that way if it is a super hot day, we are able to open up that vent and it can let some airflow in here. I know we're out in the middle and I know we're driving and everything, but with the great blockage of wind that we have, it can get pretty muggy in here as well. We have our, oh, come on, yep. This is for our Garmin CB. And then we have more storage up here as well. It does give you access to your fuse panel. And then this is where all of the lights, so we have our spreader lights for the front and the back, courtesy lights, and then we have our vent open and vent close. So all of the lights around the T-top you can access right here. Whew. I know that was a lot of information. Thank y'all for bearing along with me. Clay, let's move up to the front and give even more storage and a cool design that we have up here at the front deck. All right, so moving around from the console or the helm and moving up towards the deck, we have this giant bath slash changing room slash storage compartment. So if you undo, Clay, come on over. There's these giant knobs. So if you undo these giant knobs, and they're all across the boat, that gives you access to the panel that we were talking about on the helm with all the Garmin's, the VHS radio or the CB radio from Garmin. I'm not super familiar with the offshore boats, but that gives you access to all of that. So if you have any type of anything tripping out on you, you got plenty of access. And I mean, there's plenty of room in here. I can climb in here, and then I can turn around. I can turn around and walk right back out. Oh, okay, go ahead. That's fine. Just close me in here, man. Help! Oh, wait. I can't open it. Hey, help. Okay, there we go. There we go. It got kind of dark. Oh, you can't open it from the inside. I just couldn't see. All right. Really cool black door. Really, it kind of accents the rest of the T-top. And we have our 2500 Carolina Bay badging right here. All right, so moving on forward, we have the whole front deck of the boat. I'm gonna tease y'all a little bit because we're gonna turn around and we're gonna talk more about the helm right here, and we do have some seating options right here at the helm. So on that side, we had access to the inside of storage, change, bathroom area. This one is our freshwater hookup right here, and we have our main battery switch. Now, we do have another, is this, no, this one isn't, yeah, this is the live well. Okay, so we do have another bait tank slash live well right here under the seat. Again, all the seats and everything match, fully super comfortable, so that way if there's anyone driving, or if there's an excess amount of people, you can put someone here in this seat up front. We have our a place for a bucket and a net to catch bait right there in the, oh, and that bucket does come out. Super easy accessible. And another couch, full couch, just like in the back, except what we can do is we can pull these seats off, these cushions off. Now, TJ, you just pulled those off and there aren't any clips or anything or buttons to keep them on there. That's because this is an upgrade. This is an upgrade, but since this is the demo boat for Marshall Marines, they gotta pimp it out. So these are magnets, and these things are like some heavy duty stuff. So you put these magnets on here, they're in the bottom of the cushion, slide them in there, they immediately lock in place. It is a standard option on some of the bigger boats, but when you get down to the 23 and 2500, this is an upgrade that they wanted on the demo boat. So that's super, super cool. Now, we do have plenty of storage in the, I guess, the step to get onto the front deck. We're not even on the front deck yet, which is crazy. But we do have plenty of storage right here, 2 rod compartments and a center compartment right here. It can be a giant cooler. It can be a giant, fish cooler or anything like that. So, and you can always turn and lock these in place as well. Alrighty. Just gonna lock that. Sorry, Clay. We do have more rod holders, and you see the speakers right under those rod holders. Next, what next? Cup holders, duh. When someone is sitting right here with the cushion on it, we have cup holders right here. We do have another location for our Fender Pro fender cleats, and we have the same thing on the other side with more rod holders. This is really, really cool because I've never seen this kind of design, which I guess, I say a C-deck style. When I say C-deck style, I don't mean like C-deck is the maker of this, but they have, this is the same design that's in the stitching on the seats. So it's really, really cool to see that throughout the whole front deck of the boat, even on this little step right here, which is really, really cool. So we have a giant storage compartment right there on the front deck. Gas shocks and assists on every single compartment. All right, now moving up to the front deck, we do have a mounted seat base right here. Now there's this little contraption. Now, what is this contraption, you might ask? This is for our not over the bow, but over the gunnel. We have a manual live scope that can be hooked up to all of our Garmin's. And it's really, really cool. You'll just manually move it with your hand, and you can have that while you're fishing out here. This is we already have the Garmin Force. This is the saltwater. What's the Kraken? The Garmin Kraken on here, and it is already plugged in to the pre-wired troll motor plug right there. We do have cleats on both sides of the deck, and we already have a Garmin 12 mounted on the gimbal bracket right here. Then, as always, we have our anchor compartment. So we have our anchor compartment right here that we can already pre-tied, pull the anchor out, throw it out, and it'll keep us wherever it needs to keep us. But I don't even know why they have an anchor on here, because they already have the Garmin Force on the front, and those things are bad to the bone. So I know I went through a lot of little tidbits, electronics, options, but this is the demo boat. So Marshall's Marine fully rigged this one out. A lot of stuff on this boat does not come standard. A lot of it is upgraded options, but you have to have one that's top of the line. You have to have one that's fully rigged out, so that way people can know what their limits are, because at Marshall Marine, there are no limits. You can put anything you want. There's nothing too big or too small that we can fully customize a boat for you to make it your boat. So I know this was me, a lot of me talking. I hope y'all got to see everything that I was talking about. this boat is quickly becoming one of my favorites that we've done a walkthrough on, and hopefully we get to do another one of these here in the future. But if y'all have any questions on this particular boat, or y'all want to make one of these boats just like, if you want to make one of these boats just like Marshall's Marine did and do it on your own personal boat, then y'all can give us a call at this number right here, or you can visit our website at this number right, or at this website link right here. So if y'all go on the website, all of the boats in the showroom have photo galleries for them. So if we haven't done a walkthrough video on one of the boats that you see on the website, let us know. We'll jump right on it. We do plan about a month and ahead or so. So if you don't see it immediately, then you will see it soon. But thank y'all so much for watching. I hope y'all made it this far. If y'all have any questions, let us know, and we'll see you next time.